This is just an ASMR series of my channels on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. Anyway, my name is Joyce and I'm based in New York City. We spoke about dating in my early 40s on the first episode. Second episode, we spoke about zodiac signs, and now we're gonna talk about my experience living here in New York City. So I've been here in New York City for almost 15 years now, and during the pandemic, I know that there were more and more people that moved here. There were a lot of people that moved out, but there were also a lot of people that moved here. There are new people that moved here, and a lot of the offices required people who moved out to come back here. So for me, I used to live in Manhattan in the Lower East Side, and I decided to move to Queens, really, really far Queens. But not gonna tell you that because you guys will probably gonna stalk me. Isn't that annoying, or it's just a random thing? So I see a lot of younger or newer New Yorker making content about New York City and like taking videos of the great places in New York City, which to me is so cute. And also I'm jealous because I didn't think of it or think of doing it because I was just so obsessed about auditioning, producing my own work. I'm actually an artist. I have a music degree, and then the acting bug bit me, and I grew up dancing as well. And yeah, I was obsessed with auditioning and doing other things instead of like thinking of content. So here I am now. I'm making content. I also have singing, dancing, and other random shit on this channel, so you better support me. Okay. So living here is not so bad. So I moved here, so almost 15 years, and when I moved here, I lived with a relative of mine in Alphabet City, that's in East Village, and it was a nice area, but not so nice. It was still a little bit more ghetto. But now I was walking around Avenue B, C, and A, and it has changed so much. I couldn't almost recognize the neighborhood when I walked around. One of my favorite Filipino restaurants, Mama Fina's, on Avenue A and East 11 by Tompkins Square Park, is there. That's why I went there. And the population has changed. When I used to live there, there were, pot everywhere. There were homeless people in Tompkins Square Park, and you rarely see fancy white people, but now there's a lot of them there. is not gonna die. You mean? I'm saying die because the places now that used to be very clean, like on Wall Street during the pandemic. I also lived on the Wall Street because the rent went down, and there were a lot of homeless people. And I am for immigration, but the city couldn't take care of the migrants that are here right now. So I hope everything will go back. But no, I don't know. So how about you? What do you think of New York City if you live here in New York City? And would you want to live here in New York City? There are still a lot of good things here in New York City. They do take care of artists in their own ways. So I guess that's it. So come back for the next episode. Please follow me on my Instagram at Everything Joyce Does and Everything Joyce NYC, and TikTok as well, and YouTube. So this video is across the board. Anyway, I'm just trying this out and we shall see. I just want to speak my thoughts, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. Looking forward to your comments. And if you have suggestions of topics for me to talk about, just let me know. And hopefully I can go live to speak with you